Welcome to the Seismic Ledger, a video exploring 20 life lessons and a classical exegesis of Surah Az-Zalzalah. Surah Az-Zalzalah, though only 8 verses long, is a metaphysical intervention. A prophetic tradition equates its thematic weight to half of the entire Quran, distilling the complete eschatological framework. There is a historiographical divide on when the surah was revealed, but the theological impact is the same, shattering idolatrous complacency or refining moral scrupulousness. The surah begins with the final convulsion, when the earth is shaken with its final earthquake. The Arabic term signifies a violent, repetitive, and continuous shuddering. On that day, the earth expels its burdens, or athqal. This has been interpreted as the bodies of the dead, hidden treasures, and the record of deeds, all forced to the surface. This concept directly addresses the fallacy of materialism. Natural disasters are wake-up calls, hidden truths surface, and the hoarding of wealth becomes irrelevant when the earth expels its gold. The resulting bewilderment is captured in the existential utterance, and man says, "What is wrong with it?" 99 to 3. This sheer shock captures a soul living in heedlessness. Spiritual failure is waiting until the world collapses to ask, what is happening? True faith requires cultivating maqam al-khawf, or the station of fear, keeping the final earthquake in the cognitive format. The surah serves as the ultimate wake-up call. Life is a test, not a show driven by social media perception. Being an unprepared student for the day of judgment results in preventable shock. The ontological paradigm shifts when the earth speaks. That day, it will report its news, because your Lord has commanded, inspired. The inanimate becomes an articulate witness. This reveals the divine hard drive, spatial morality. The physical environment is an active recording device, not a passive sponge. Every step and deed is perfectly logged, bypassing flawed human memory. The illusion of secrecy is demolished. Deeds leave exact imprints, like a footprint in the snow. The environment itself, from a park bench to polluted water, will testify to every hidden act of integrity or corruption. The verse, "That day the people will depart separated into categories," speaks of ashtatan, or stripped accountability. All worldly markers like race, wealth, and corporate structure are destroyed. The cinematic presentation means individuals will be forced to visually watch the consequences of their deeds. This is a visceral, undeniable playback of life, leaving zero room for denial or self-deception. We face inescapable justice. Cyberbullying and betrayal leave permanent logs. True success is defined not by what is escaped on earth, but by what shows up on the final record in the divine court. The surah introduces the concept of moral conservation. Whoever does an atom's weight of good or evil will see it. This is the prophetic warning against belittling minor sins. Just as scattered twigs build a massive fire, small transgressions accumulate, hardening the heart and building spiritual ruin. Because deeds are evaluated at the subatomic level, sincerity is paramount. An insincere outward display weighs absolutely nothing. A microscopic act of hidden kindness tips the divine scales. This principle applies to micro moments of grace. Lessons can be learned from the quiet dedication of a janitor, the kindness shown to a stray animal, or the impact of a small insult. The ultimate spiritual equilibrium is oscillating between the terrifying macro-destruction of the earth and the comforting micro-justice of the atom. This prevents both paralyzing despair and arrogant complacency. We have reached the end of the video. Thank you for watching this video on the Seismic Ledger of Accountability.